Listen, addressable continues to be top of mind, as you've said. And I think a big reason why is because addressable is really a win-win-win. It's a win for the brands, it's a win for the viewer, and it's a win for the programmers and the distributors. Why is it that? From the brand perspective, they want to minimize waste and provide much more targeted, relevant advertising. Addressable provides that. For the viewer, we know if you see an ad too many times, it has a negative effect. If you see an ad too few times, you don't recall it. So addressable allows you to have the right frequency of that ad to the viewer and provides, again, a better advertising experience. And then for MVPDs and programmers on the addressable side, they can better manage their inventory. And so there's a lot of products out there in a very crowded marketplace, but addressable continues to provide a lot of value kind of across the board. It is scaling. You have consortiums like Go Addressable that have 8 distributors that have signed up, and you're continuing to see that magic number, 50, 60, 70 million homes. And when you bring in the device manufacturers, that number is going to continue to grow.
Matt, how do you see the appeal, the changing appeal, and sort of your pitch, if you will, to the advertisers and the opportunity that they have now, and where is ad innovation going?
Yeah, great question. Listen, content is the jet, right? Advertising is the fuel. Advertising innovation is top of mind today, more so than ever before. Why? Because there's so many new opportunities in distribution, there's new technology, there are new ways to delight the viewer and that customer. When I think about innovation, I really think about how do you provide a less disruptive experience. There's been a model that's existed for 60 years here, which is you watch an hour of content, you get 16 minutes of commercials. But now there's an opportunity to monetize through advertising through other means outside of that video feed. How do you provide experiences in the guide or within your platform? How do you provide something like a pause ad, which we put out in 2017? Ways that we can continue to monetize the video experience, but do it in a way that's less disruptive. We know from the market research and data that viewers don't dislike advertising. In fact, when you think about not only the streaming models that have picked up and the fast models, you look at adjacent businesses like Spotify and others have made a very good business with engagement with advertising connected to it. When I think about innovation, I think about how do we create a more seamless experience? How do we create more utility? How do we create more value in this ecosystem so that all parties can win and all ships can rise with the tide?
And finally, the economics of it. There's some perception that addressable TV is more expensive. How do you sort of present the balance between performance and value?
Yeah, it's a great question. The beauty of addressable advertising, whether it's at a household level or a device level, is that you're hitting a unique, unduplicated audience with your message. And then on the back end, you're measuring the impact of that message on upper, middle, and bottom of the funnel, right? That is different than a traditional kind of large-scale brand recognition, GRP media buy. And so understanding what the intent is in the middle of the funnel, do they go to the store? Are they searching on the website? Are they physically going in and making the sale at the SKU level? Or are they looking to recall the ad? Addressable allows you to look at all the top, middle, and bottom part of the funnel to better understand performance. It's a one-to-one conversation, and there's an outcome on the back end that can be aggregated, it can be measured, it can be rolled up to make smarter decisions against your business. Addressable, we have a very strong renewal business. Why? Because it lets our brands and advertisers make smarter decisions on how they take their next campaign forward and their next campaign forward. It's about, again, performance.